Luke, your favourite lightning seed?
We can skip that one.
I like the lightning seed. Dave loves the lightning seed.
I went go-karting with him once, and that woman from Republica.
Whoa.
Saffron.
Yeah, it was me, Saffron, and your man, Ian.
There you go.
What do you mean? How did this come about?
It's really weird. It was really surreal.
Welcome. We are Neil,
Luke and Dave.
340-somethings reminiscing on the runners and riders of 90s guitar music.
We look at the bands who soundtracked our youth on both sides of the pond and interview some of our heroes from the bands that defined a generation.
You'll hear about the good, the bad and the ugly of 90s guitar music.
This podcast is Stupid and Contagious. What is it? That's a good start.
118.
118, Stupid and Contagious podcast. It's a wang week. This week we have a look at the Shine compilation albums as it's Shine On this weekend. When this goes out, it'll be Shine On weekend. But if you're watching this, and you'll notice that that's not Dave. We've got Ross from Symposium on.
Celebrity guest presenter.
How you doing?
Hey chaps, hey Neil.
How are you?
Yeah,
Hello,
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, not too bad.
What's been going on?
I'm on my fourth cup of coffee now, so it's gonna kick in soon. I got up early this morning. I've been having a pretty good day actually. I got up pretty early this morning. Read some books. Well, I read a book, and I started frantically making lists. So, because it's like the end of the year, I'm like, I've got to do my end of year best albums list. I've got to do my top 50. I've got to do my.
We were literally just talking about this before you came on. Hopefully you'll come back again at the end of the year to talk about your top 10 albums. I'm going to do another episode, end of the year episode this year. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm ready now. I could talk about it now, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll
give us a hint. Give us one on the list.
What do you want? What my favorite album of the year or something, or just like?
It doesn't have to be the number one. Just one.
My number one. I'd say my number one album for this year is the Ben Queller album. I don't know if you've heard it. Cover the Mirrors.
No, I haven't.
It's a beautiful record. So good. But some of the songs on there are really, really, they break your heart. There's one song called The Breaks. I don't know if you've heard it, but listen to that song. And if it doesn't make you feel emotional, there's something wrong with you, right? You can listen to that.
All right.
Great song. Great album.
Queller, man. He's still, in my mind, he's still like 12 years old, right? He must be 40 or something now, right?
Yeah. I think we're a similar age, actually. And he, I guess, actually, the lad that played drums in Radish, he's playing drums for Lemonheads now as well.
Oh,
so I had a really surreal moment, when I went to see them, the Lemonheads play, and afterwards I was like, oh, dude, where's the Radish guy? Where's that? And then this kid goes, he's my dad. He's over there. I was like, dude, I was like, he's your dad. You're roadieing for him. Oh, great. So that was.
How were the Lemonheads? Was it good?
It was absolutely fantastic. It was a bit of a lifetime achievement moment for me because I got to meet Evan Dando afterwards, and we sung a song together and stuff. There's a couple of other people in the room as well, it was really nice to meet him. I've met him a couple of times in the past, but he never remembers. But
no, I don't think he remembers what he had for breakfast, to be honest.
But he's such a good soul. That's another album.
It's great, right?
The latest Lemonheads album, Love Charm.
It's really good.
Absolutely fantastic. What's that song? The Key of Victory is one of my favorite songs. Lemonhead songs, probably. I love that song. But such a good year for music, right?
Yeah, it's it's just something I don't know. I haven't bought that much this year. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna have to start doing these.
There's another band too. Have you heard of this band called Die Spitz? Die Spitz.
No.
They've got this album called Something to Consume. Right? They're you'd love them. They're and they're one of my favorite bands. They're they're a bit like L7. But if L7 were like a kind of shoegazy, dirgy sort of shoegazy thing, it's like I don't know. They give me. I mean, they're their own thing, really.
Good.
But it's they're a great band. They're all girls in the band. Fantastic. Anyway, I'll stop. Maybe I should stop talking now. The coffee is kicking in.
It's good stuff, man. Brilliant.
You sent us over a couple of tracks from what you've been doing. That's good, right?
Yeah, it's been good year for me, actually. Like just for kind of just for music. There's a lot of projects I've finished, and they're all in like buckets of things, and I'm like, what am I going to do all these things? I don't know what I'm going to do with them all, but for sure, I do have a band going, called Big Spin. It's kind of all the songs are there, we're ready to go, but because we've all got jobs and kids and stuff like that, it's a bit.
Fuck those off, mate. Fuck off all that shit. Just get out there.
This is the problem. That's why you're here. Dave is so fucking selfish. He's spending the weekend with his son back from university instead of prioritising the podcast like a selfish prick.
What a cunt.
So come on.
You know what?
right?
I got the same advice from Graham Coxon. He told me to do the same thing. So I went to see Ash. Ash played at the Scala, and afterwards I sort of met him all, and it's like, oh, what are you up to? And I'm like, I kind of do. I'm like, I'm doing a bit of this, doing a bit of music, all that. Like, I've got this single done, and I was like, I just can't get it going because everyone's doing different things. He's like, mate, just
get out there.
Fuck them off, mate.
It's all these kids, man. Like, they can look after themselves. Look after themselves, dude. Anyway,
I forgot you're really good mates with Ash, though. You're both on Infectious, weren't you? So you must.
Yeah, it was lovely to meet them. Mark's been on the pod, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He don't change, man. Mark's he's exactly the same as he was when we were like 18, and he looks the same. He's the same. He's just no one's changed. Same with Tim. They're just like it's weird. You don't change.
It's funny because we had them on.
I'm going a bit like up there, but you got to change.
We had him on the podcast, and then about 3 weeks later, I went to Shine On, and I watched Ash's set, and I stupidly hung around afterwards thinking that he'd recognise me, and he come off stage, and he didn't have a fucking clue who I was. I shook his hand, and he walked off.
Wait, were you on that? I can't remember. Were you on that interview as well?
Yeah, he was.
Just Luke?
Yeah, he was. That's the funny thing.
That's quite funny.
Great guns there, man. Astra are brilliant at the moment, right?
Good.
They're on fire.
Astra, that album
it's great.
Fantastic. Like that song, Which One Do You Want? I love that song.
Oh, mate,
I love it.
that's brilliant.
And the video's good too. I met some guy who done all the videos for them. He's a really nice chap, actually. I can't remember his name now, but I was chatting to him at that gig. But anyway, whatever.
Yeah. No, they've had like a resurgence, haven't they? They're going good. Well, they never sort of went away, but they're definitely back in the
Bob Mould's last record was good as well. I don't know if you've heard that, like the dude from Husker Du and
Sugar are back as well now, aren't they? They got a new song out and they're touring and stuff.
Yeah, I love Sugar. Like they're one of my favourites, and but they sold out. They play in the Forum in town. It was quite pricey. Like it's like £60 a ticket.
Right.
Oh, wow. I remember thinking, I'll do that on payday, and like it's just sold out now. But
I think it's all down to the podcast, really. That's why all these bands are getting big again.
Because it's just been this massive resurgence in this kind of music, basically.
Because of this podcast.
I know. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious to me.
Sure. But going back to your tracks, man, those Big Spin tracks, Neil sent them over to me yesterday. Good shit, man. Really good. Really good. Great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's just like those ones as well. There's a couple. Well, we got to get a mix basically. So yeah, and then get maybe
mixed.
They sound good to me.
Those
two are mixed. Yeah,
great.
we mixed
those two. Okay, they're mixed.
Yeah, because we just recorded it all ourselves. So like, and once that's all kind of done, I just need to see if anybody want like maybe license it or get someone to put it out, or we might just put it. I might just put it on Bandcamp or something like that, I don't know. We'll have to see. But what I need to do is actually do a gig.
Sure.
Start playing.
Sure. Yeah. Luke, what have you been doing this week?
Nothing, man.
Having the shits.
I did have that a little bit. Music, been picking up some records this week. Nothing new though. All old stuff. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Picked up a skinned
Big Mocha.
teen. Uncle's Big Mocha. Picked up
a skin teen. Did I just hear you say skin teen?
Skin Teen split album that they did with Roll.
They used to go to school down the road from. They used to go to school. What was the school they used to go to? It was like in Chiswick in London. Well, I didn't really know them, but I knew people who knew them. I remember at the time when Skin Teen were getting all of the John Peel sessions. And we were like in the same vicinity. I was like, oh man, how are they doing that? Like, how are they getting the John Peel sessions? And like my friend was mates with them because they went to school, and I was like, what's up with these Skin Teen people? You know, they were like, it was a good like Riot Girl scene, like in West London at the time.
Yeah.
All those bands like that, like Skin Teen, and there's Mamba Taxi as well. And
Mamba Taxi, and I picked up a Voodoo Queens 10-inch as well yesterday. They were part of that as well. Yeah,
Keanu.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I got.
Was that it?
That's it. Yeah, that's a single. So that's the kind of stuff I've been listening to anyway. Interestingly, on the other side of the split records, American band Roll, they're part of the Gilman Street crew, and there was a track on it called "I Had Jesse Blatt." What do you reckon about that?
Right,
it's a former guest, Jesse Blatt.
Oh yeah, he's not on, so we can't ask him. But
can't ask him if it's true. I hadn't heard it. I would have asked him if I'd have known the song existed. But there you go.
Yeah.
Well, they were on Lookout Records, weren't they? Like Skin Teen, or like I think so.
Yeah. I think it's a split release with Ouija and Lookout. Yeah.
I'm not along with this conversation, but I've no fucking clue what you're talking about.
All right, Neil, what have you been up to then? What have you been up to?
I finished the kitchen in the van. That's ready to go. So I got it all ready for Shine On, so Dave can have his bacon fucking sandwiches. So
all right,
that's done.
Got your light switch, everything.
Light switch is working. That's about it, really. Music wise, nothing. I don't think. Been watching a lot of old Top of the Pops, which I always enjoy. So I sit down on what was on there last night? What year was it? Spice Girls on it. I think it must have been. Must have been around your time, like sort of mid to late 90s.
Yeah, I enjoy watching that on a Friday. It's like my favorite thing to do. I sit down, I make the kids like, my daughter is about she's 16. She just thinks it's insane. She's like, this is weird. Like, when you watch back, and you're like, well, there was Pulp on it last night. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, I didn't see that. No, but
my daughter found it really strange. She was like, "What is?" Because it was like, what was it? What was that song? Was it Party Hard? I can't remember now. But the song that Pulp were playing was from that album.
This is hardcore.
And they had pom pom girls like dancing, and it was always like weird dancing, and Jarvis doing a swing in the middle.
Yeah, it's mad.
And then it's like these Pennywise balloons everywhere, like these red balloons. And my daughter was just like really confused by it all. And I was like, hey, this is Pulp. They're like a legendary indie rock band, Common People, all that. And she was like, man, you lot are weird. Like, that's weirdness.
You don't really see bands on TV anymore, though, do you? That's the thing. You just don't really see them. There's no.
You got Jules Holland, haven't you? But I guess YouTube now
still got that.
YouTube has taken over really now, hasn't it? From that kind of thing. So,
were you ever on Top of the Pops Symposium? Did they ever play?
We talked about it. The first ever stage dive on Top of the Pops.
That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, that was a great day. Super surreal. Really weird. One of the weirdest days of my life. Even weirder was actually TFI Friday. That was weird. I was absolutely bricking it. I was like, you remember, like, we're 18-year-old kids.
And everyone watched it, man. Everyone watched TFI Friday.
And we couldn't even play our instruments properly. None of us, we were like, oh crap, like, we better play this song a bit better. I remember we rehearsed because it was going out live. It used to go out properly. It was live. Like, so you could swear or do anything on there. Basically, it would have gone out.
Wow.
And because we grew up around the area where it was filmed as well. So like near sort of Hammersmith area. So it was a real big deal for us. We were like, wow, and to this day, I don't know how we done it, man, at all. But it sounded okay. And
that's a great performance.
I remember absolutely thinking, just don't think about it, just do it. That was weird. But what was the thing with that? Something happened that day. I can't remember now, but I remember it was good. Yeah, TFI Friday.
Man, it was a great show.
They stopped doing it live, didn't they? Stopped putting it out live
when Shaun Ryder. Yeah, kept swearing. He did it twice, I think.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So should we just get into this week's episode? Talk about the Shine On albums.
Let's do it, man.
Right. So if you are watching this, then please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and get involved in the comments. Let us know your favourite Shine albums. Just get involved in the comments. Have your say. If you're listening, then please do rate and review. No one ever reviews, but if you can go and do that, then that'd be good. And that's about it. Oh, we got fucking merch, but no one's buying it.
Come on, you bastards.
Go and buy our generic.
Hey,
I've got cups.
We have
cups.
got mugs.
Mine's downstairs.
I'd
got
buy
mugs for sale. Got t-shirts, generic indie t-shirts. Got all sorts. Well, just that. But yeah, go on.
That's
it.
There's
a link in the show notes. Go buy a t-shirt. Do it quick because then we can get them in time for Christmas.
Buy them as a couple. Buy generic indie girl, generic indie bloke. Buy a couple's lot.
Yeah, you get money off for that as well. So do that. Help us out. Support the podcast. Get yourself some nice merch.
So the reason that we wanted to get Ross on is because Symposium are not only on Shine compilations once, not even twice, 3 times do Symposium appear on Shine compilation albums. So he's the man for this episode. Unbelievable.
Right.
3 times.
I didn't realise it 3 times.
8, 9 and
3
10
times.
Symposium tracks.
I need to check now.
So basically they released 10 albums and plus 2 one was kind of best of 97, one kind of best of Shine at the end between 1995 and 1998, basically averaging 3 or 4 releases a year, which is it's a lot, isn't it? That's quite a pace to keep up.
Cashed in on the old Britpop phenomenon.
Exactly. And it basically, we can talk about it. It mainly UK bands. There are a few American bands, but not many. We can point them out when they come up, and some Swedish bands as well. But mainly UK bands.
Dave's not on for the Swedish.
There you go.
He's half Swedish, isn't he?
He is, and mainly Britpop. So let's go through the first one. Shine 1 as it's called retrospectively, but it was just called Shine. Released 27th of April 1995. How's this for an opening trilogy? Blur, Park Life, Oasis, Cigarettes and Alcohol, New Order, Regret. What do you reckon to that?
All good tracks, yeah. I was never a massive Cigarettes and Alcohol fan, to be honest. It's an all right song, but it's not. Yeah, it's far from my
in my.
Oasis.
Oh, really? I would put that in my top 5.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. I was just thinking off the top of my head, just the name of this album, Shine. Do you think the people that came up with the idea of this, like that band, The House of Love? You know that song? I
fucking do. I love that song.
It's the final track on Shine 1, House of Love.
Is it?
Okay. Well, I was going to say, it'd be rude not to include them really on.
It would indeed. It's a great song, isn't it? It's a great song.
They were a good band. I don't know if they're still going. Are they? Were they?
I'm not sure, but I am trying to get them on the podcast. Yeah, I love the House of Love. They're
that one. What's that song? I Don't Know Why I Love You. That's a good song as well. Isn't it?
They've done some huge songs.
But this was peak. When this album came out, 95. This would have been peak Britpop era, wouldn't it?
Britpop, yeah. Although it hadn't quite kicked off. Yeah. Go on, Neil.
You guys must have been. We
were banging these out in the pubs. You'd get the jukebox on. You'd have Shine in there.
Yeah, man. Well, we're the same age, so we were doing exactly the same thing. Yeah.
Well, we weren't. Ross was being a rock star. We weren't doing exactly the same thing.
No, we were putting one in the jukebox in the pub.
Right. Yeah.
Well, 95, I was in college, or I think I was in school or
pre-rock
college.
star.
We were in the pub listening to Shine 95 for sure.
So you started off just listening, and then by the end of the Shine, you were banging the thick of
part of it, and it was only a year later.
It's funny. Yeah, it's true actually. Yeah.
So New Order, Regret's a great tune, isn't it? As you like.
It's one of their only good songs, but yeah.
Oh, you're not a fan, are you? Yeah.
I'm not. Then the Cranberries come in with Zombie, and I was like, what the fuck are the Cranberries doing in there? But then I looked it up, and at this time, they were supporting Suede, they were supporting Mercury Rev, they were being produced by fucking Stephen Street, did Blur and the Smiths and shit. They were a proper kind of indie band at this point.
Did Stephen Street just produce every single Britpop band? See,
he did a lot.
I think he might have done one of our songs. Because there's loads of... There is
sneaked in the studio.
There might be 2 Stephen Streets, or there's loads of Stevens. There's loads of them, and they're all producers.
There you go.
But I'll tell you one thing about the Cranberries that I remember is that in '93 they released. Well, I think that was like when their first album came out, and I used to like religiously actually go on like little walks as a teenager on my own with my headphones on, and I would. Well, one side I had on "Everybody Is Doing It, So Why Can't We?" That was Cranberries' first album. Which, if you haven't heard, is a fantastic. Right, they're like
is that the one with Linger on it?
Can't remember if it did have Linger. Yeah, it did. It had Dreams and Linger on there, and well, I Still Do, Sunday. Like there was, that album was great, but that there was a time where they just weren't. They were just like another indie band, right? They weren't. They weren't massive. So I remember having that on one side, and then I had like Madder Rose was on the other side, who were like. American bands too, but I guess by the time '95 came, they were quite big, weren't they?
I guess so, but they were still in this kind of indie kind of sphere to be put on the compilation album, right?
Yeah, what was the song? Sorry, what was the song?
Zombie.
The song was Zombie, their big one.
Oh, right? Zombie, that's like their big one. And there's some great footage of the Cranberries actually at Woodstock. If you look on YouTube. Woodstock, right. I think it's Woodstock 95 they might have played. I mean, she was a great singer. I think it's very sad that she's not around anymore, really.
Yes, very tortured, wasn't she? Yeah, it's just a sad story, yeah.
Her and Sinead O'Connor. I mean, Sinead O'Connor as well, just talking about Irish singers. I could talk about Irish singers for the whole podcast, but them two especially, like, sorry, I'm putting a bit of a downer on the podcast.
No, it's all good. I like a bit of dark. It's good.
But I remember the Wonderstuff were on there was Size of a Cow. And like, funny, isn't it? That was like their kind of biggest tune, but all their good albums were before that. Like, like Hot was a good album.
Yeah.
I Never Loved Elvis. It's my gateway drug. So it's my gateway album. So I got a very, very soft spot for it.
I mean, that is a great album. That what it's like. Who's that comedian guy? Wasn't he in the video or something?
Vic Reeves and the Wonderstuff had a cover of.
That's it.
Disney.
It just reminds me of Vic Reeves and all that.
Right.
But that's just the imagery that comes into my mind is Vic and Bob and like.
Sure. So moving on. Got track 5, Suede, Animal Nitrate. Just fucking incredible song. Got track 6, Elastic Connection. 7, Pulp, Do You Remember the First Time? 8, Dodgy, So Let Me Go Far. 9, Shed 7. 10, Green Day. Just as that's the first half. That's Welcome to Paradise. It's a Green Day track. That's pretty insane, right?
It's a great track listing, isn't it, all the way through? But yeah,
it is.
Sums that year up pretty well.
It really does. But interestingly, they felt they had to. So the second half of it is kind of older stuff. So we got the Smiths, How Soon Is Now. James, Sit Down, which was, like 5 years before that. The Wonderstuff was, 91 or whatever, 92, wasn't it? The Farm, All Together Now, was 91. In Spiral Carpets, Dragging Me Down was like 1991. Charlatans, Weirdo was 1991. Jesus Jones.
Right, yeah, so they've gone
kind of like from 5 years before. Yeah, it's interesting that they felt need to do that.
I think what it is with theyese albums is that they think, we'll put in a couple of like obviously current tracks, but then you need like all of the student kind of favorites for kids who are at university, right? Because like all of these albums, they're all on the university jukebox, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I suppose for the time, that was good for the time, wasn't it?
And it really well reflects like an indie night at the time, right? If you went to like an indie night, they would play the Charlatans, Weirdo. They would play all of that stuff, wouldn't they? In the mid-90s, they were playing all that. Yeah. So I think a good reflection of that.
You missed that electronic, getting away with it.
Yeah, I don't like them very much.
So you just skipped it?
Yeah.
I like them.
I know.
You didn't think I'd notice.
I know. I would have been getting away with it if it wasn't for you. Only 2 American bands, though, Green Day and Dinosaur Jr.
Yeah.
And only 1 female band, Elastica, out of 20. And then finishing off with A House of Love, Shine On. So pretty incredible, right?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
All right.
This next one is the one that I remember. This
Shine
is the one that I think I had this. Yeah, because they probably didn't think there was going to be a 3, did they? So they thought we'd do the TOO thing.
Sure. So released 1st of August 1995, so just a few months after the first one. Neil, do you want to go through some of the track listing on this one?
Yeah, so it starts off with one of my favourite. This is more my kind of Oasis. Some might say it's the first track on it. Love that song. Paul Weller, Change Your Man, not a Weller fan.
It's a great song.
Not a Weller fan. Ross, you Paul Weller?
I don't want to get myself in trouble again, but I used to work in this.
It's fine.
In this, well, it's not trouble. It should be. It's like it's kind of endearing. It's an endearing.
We like
story.
Honesty on this.
Maybe. But yeah, I mean, I'm a massive Paul Weller fan. Love Paul Weller. I love everything he's done. He's fantastic. But I don't know. I don't know if he likes me because I used to work in in this shop, right, in Holland Park, and it was a greengrocer's. It was like a grocer, but it was a bit of a posh grocer's when I was a kid. And Paul Weller used to come in, and like loads of famous people used to come in actually, and we'd always take the piss out of them when they come in, like we just have a laugh.
Right. Yeah.
And every time Weller came in, like we would always joke, like we would say, "Oh, the jam, where's the jam? The jam's down this side."
That's good.
Would you? And like, it's not funny really,
I like
is
that
it? But
humour.
It is funny. It's very funny.
Base humour.
It's just like
Base
stupid,
brilliant.
like loads of people used to come out. Once I was sitting there, I was sitting outside, right? And I was like, me and my mate. And then all of a sudden, Patsy Kensit and Liam Gallagher pulled up in a big, it was quite a fancy car.
Wow.
And he just leaped out, and we were just sitting there like going like, mate, that's Liam Gallagher like that. We had Jarvis in there. He bought the Get. We had Bjork. We had Jamiroquai was a good one as well because he came in and he got so flustered at the checkout. There was a lady I used to work with who didn't know who he was, and she just didn't know who he was. I just say that I won't go into the full story, but she basically berated him and then was just like, "Oh, you're a famous guy, you're JK, you're this famous dude." And he was just like, he was not having any of it. He was like, "Oh God, I can't do this." And he just went out. He left all his shopping there, and he paid for it as well.
Jumped in his Lamborghini, and
he paid for it, and then I had to put it away. I'm telling too much now. John Cleese was in there as well. That was good because I didn't know who he was at the time either.
Where was this Grocers?
Yeah, it was just gone now. Like, but they all live along there. All those like celebs, they all live. I sound like a stalker, but they all live off that road, basically. Anyway, so just following on from this Paul Weller story I'm a big fan. Like, I love the guy. Select magazine, they done this. I'll send it to you. Like, they done this comic strip about it all. With me in it and Paul Weller coming in and this whole thing of me like just taking the piss out of Paul Weller.
And
it was in Select.
Oh, great.
I couldn't believe it. And then a couple of weeks after that, I was walking down the road after that came out. And I swear to God, I was walking down the road, and Paul Weller, he was in a phone box and he looked at me and I looked at him and he was like, "Oh, you're that fucking cunt from that band, And I was like, "Oh, it's Weller." And like, so I just went. He was in a paper. He was on the phone. You saw our eyes clocked. I never want to meet him, ever. I never want to meet him.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it sounds like.
But I do like, I'd say it's a true story. But I love the guy. I love him.
Brilliant.
Great.
Brilliant.
Not sure it's mutual, but not sure it's mutual.
No. We used to listen to that album. And there's so much weird stuff. Like as well, like I went to college, right, in St. Charles Square. And Blur wrote a song called their last album had that St. Charles, it was called St. Charles Square. Do you know the song?
Really?
They wrote about that square. No. And that's where I went to college there. And we used to go drink over the road in this pub. And we would always put that album on. It came out, was it Stanley Road came out in 95, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
We had that on all the time.
Yeah, it was
that
everywhere.
record. Great.
That album.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Neil doesn't
Unfortunately,
like
I
it.
had to listen to it as well. No, but I had to listen to it. So it's all over halls, wasn't it?
People that have like Paul Weller haircuts, people call them well ends, don't they? People that want to be like Paul Weller. Yeah. There's Goldie Looking Chain have got a song about it. I heard it the other day.
I do like it, Goldie.
About well ends.
Oh, mate, what's that pub? Like, there's a pub in, have you ever been down to the Marquee in London?
No, I've never been there.
Am I pronouncing it right?
Sure.
I think so, yeah.
Marquis.
Yeah, I think it's Marquee.
Marquee.
Yeah.
That pub's brilliant.
I don't know.
But if you want to go and see a load of dudes with, like are too old for their haircut, or like have that mod thing going on, which again is fantastic.
I'm myself, to be honest, but yeah.
I don't have much hair, but I'd love to have a good mod haircut, but I can't. But that pub I went there on the day that Oasis played Wembley.
Right.
I went out for a night out with my friend because it was his birthday. I was like, let's go to here. And that pub was just full of, people who were going to the Oasis show. And like, it was really good. It's like, if you want to go see mods, go to that pub. It's a brilliant pub.
All right.
Ash Girls from Mars.
Their best song. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's up there, isn't it? I don't really like the new stuff. You've got to listen to that new album. Have you had a listen yet?
I will. I've listened to some of it. Not all of it though. I will.
I think it's amongst their best work. I do. I genuinely do. I think it's brilliant. And then we had Stone Roses, Love Spreads. That's all right.
Love Spreads.
It's not my
favourite.
Great track. Do you? It's got a good riff in it. It's a good riff.
Yeah.
It's all right. Edwyn Collins, Girl Like You. I fucking loved that song.
Orange Juice.
Yeah.
Is that his band?
Yeah, it was.
Is it Orange Juice?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
What a dude.
Luke's not a fan, obviously.
I'm not into it.
Have you listened to Orange Juice, Luke, though? Have you listened to them?
I have, yeah.
You still know?
Not for me.
Yeah,
not for me. That I think it's the 80s production. It's why I don't like early REM. It just doesn't nothing to hold on to, man.
Old Cookie played drums on that. Like say the drummer from the Sex Pistols, Paul Cook, he played drums on that record. Yeah, and I did offer my services about a few years ago to Paul Cook. Actually, I did offer my services, but
as what?
That would have been amazing.
Shall I tell you another story?
You're accusing Ross of being a rent boy, Neil.
No, I wasn't.
I would for him.
Sure. He's a legend, man. We all would.
But Paul Cook is from Hammersmith. He lives like locally. He lives near my brother. And he goes to the pub down the road. One of the lads from Three Colours Red used to play, Chris McCormack used to play with him in the Professionals, actually, as well, like play guitar. And I'm a big fan of Edwyn Collins, and like I love that record. And I knew he played drums on it. And so I did have a little chat with him, and I said to him, if you can't find a singer for your Sex Pistols thing, I said I would do it. I said I'd do it for free.
Oh, mate.
I'd do it for food stamps.
You'd have been good.
That would have worked, man. It totally would have worked.
That would have worked.
I was like, I'm from West London. You're from West London. Come on, let's do this.
Come on.
This is some real. Let's do it, mate.
Let's try and make this happen.
And he just looked at me like, what? He's like, oh fuck off. Who are you? I was like, no. I said, I was in a band, man. Like, I'm quite good. Like, I could do it.
Yeah.
But I had just come from work, so he probably just thought I was a pissed up, like someone from the office.
I think it's probably selling yourself short by saying I was in this band.
Like Steve Brent. Was his name Steve Brent?
David Brent. Yeah.
He thought it was like him because I was dressed up all smart, like from the. I just come from work.
Yeah, who's this joker?
He's like, who's this lunatic,
good, man?
Who's this lunatic? He knows my brother better than me. He knows my brother like better. I don't really know.
Send him over some live Symposium stuff. You'll be in.
Yeah.
You got to try.
So
you got to try.
Went on to the. You got to try. Of course you have. Boo Radley's. We spoke to Sice this week, didn't we, Luke?
We did indeed. Interview coming soon to your favourite podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Wake Up Boo. Huge song, wasn't it?
Brilliant. Yeah. It's just pure joy, isn't it, that tune, man? It's just pure joy. It's great.
Yeah, it's good. Luke, your favourite Lightning Seeds?
We can skip that one.
I like the Lightning Seeds. Dave loves the Lightning Seeds.
Look, the problem with the Lightning Seeds is, you got Ian Brody, right? I'm sure he's a great songwriter. I'm sure he's an incredible producer. Well. Yeah. He is not a frontman. He just needs to accept the fact that he's just not a frontman. He's great at other stuff. Leave the frontman stuff to people that are suited to it. He's just not. I'm sorry.
I like his voice.
I like the
fuck off. He honks.
He beat me once at go-karting. I went go-karting with him once, and that woman from Republica.
Whoa. Saffron.
Yeah, it was me, Saffron, and your man, Ian.
There you go.
What do you mean? How did this come about?
It's really weird. It was really surreal. It was like...
Sounds weird.
It was some interview for like Melody Maker or something like that, and they were like, they used to sort of do weird things, like they'd be like back in the day, they'd be like, we need to make this like, we can't just do an interview in a pub. We've got to do like a special event, like, so we'll go karting or like maybe we'll go, you know, like I remember anyway, so he's a nice guy though.
Who won?
I think he won. He won.
Yeah, he probably did.
Pretty sure he did.
I'm not putting the guy down. I'm sure he's a great go-karter. He's a great producer. He's just not a frontman.
The thing is, I can't drive anyway. Like, I don't have a license. So he had.
That was your
he had
disadvantage
on me, I'd say, because he can drive.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, mate. I only got mine this year. It's all right. It's all good.
I'm never going to drive. I'm waiting for the autonomous cars. Is that?
Yeah, it'll happen. Exactly. It won't be long.
Yeah.
Anti-gravity propulsion. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the hover ones.
I'm waiting for the fucking UFO, mate. Fucking around with cars, isn't it?
Like a hovercraft at the festival in a hovercraft. That was a China drum.
China drum, I think it was.
Yeah, top lads. And then you got. We're going down the tangent now, but then you got old Super Furry Animals with their tank.
Yeah, with their tank.
Exactly.
Vehicles. Yeah, outrageous vehicles.
Can't beat a tank. Like what can you do better than a tank? Submarine.
Not a lot. Submarine. Yeah. Difficult to get to Glastonbury, but yeah.
A ship.
Like an old pirate ship or something. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Pirate ship. That's like the Rolling Stones would do that, shouldn't they?
They should.
Then we had Dodgy staying out for the summer, and I like this is a summer album, isn't it? This so far.
Yeah, August '95. Yeah,
pretty much. Cast, Fine Time, another summer tune. Great, aren't they, Cast? They've had a resurgence as well, haven't they? They've been supporting Oasis all over the place. And,
Cast, what a great year they've had, eh? With Oasis, fantastic.
I mean, what a gig that is. What a gig to get that, supporting Oasis all over the world.
I remember seeing, the first time I saw Cast was at the Palais in Hammersmith, and it was Supergrass were headlining, and that was 95. It was Supergrass and Cast, and
they were big.
That was great.
They were big.
Yeah,
that was a big year for Cast. I think Fine Time was a huge song, wasn't it? And then Luke, you had your favourite, Elastica, Waking Up.
Now we're talking proper music. Brilliant.
I'm guessing there's two sides to this album, so that was side one, right? And then
they're only released on CD. It's only CD.
Are they? I thought
they weren't released on vinyl. I'm pretty sure.
Right, okay. No, I was thinking about cassettes.
Cassette, maybe. Maybe cassettes.
So we had the Cranberries again. Ridiculous Thoughts. I don't know what that is.
I had to listen to it earlier. It's not very good.
All right.
It's rubbish. I listened today. It's rubbish. Next.
Sleeper. Vegas. Sleeper.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big Sleeper fan back in the day.
Yeah, same. Been trying to
still going as well, aren't they? They're still playing.
Yeah. They play Shine on them.
And Gene.
That's right.
Gene. Haunted by You. I went to a gig. I was really annoyed actually
because as well.
I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe it. I was my mum, right? She said, "Do you want to go? Do you want to go to this gig?" I was like, and my mum doesn't really ask me to, gigs. It's like, maybe I'd go see an Irish.
Is this like recently?
Yeah, no. So like recently, I go to the Irish Centre quite a lot, because my mum lives around there, and she's like, "Ross, do you want to go to this gig?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, what is it? She goes, "It's Dr. Strangely Strange." And I'm like, "What?" Right. So I looked it up, and it's this really amazing psychedelic folk band, right, from Ireland. They're all about 80, these guys. And she goes, "You want to?" And I was like, "Wow, yeah, like that's cool. Like, I want to go to see a psych band with you, Mum." Like, let's go. And we went. But as I was going to the gig, I went past the Apollo in Hammersmith. big letters, Gene. I'm like,
Gene,
sold out. I'm like, oh no, I didn't realise they were playing and I was like, but
they've done a run of gigs, haven't they?
It was fantastic anyway, but
that sounds like a one-off. That's all right. But going with your mum to a gig, that's cool. Anyway.
Big fan of Gene.
They're a great band. I wasn't a massive fan, but
no, same.
Yeah,
in small doses. In small doses. Yeah.
They got Gigolo Aunts, Where I Find My Heaven. Isn't that the one off the program? It's off Game On, isn't it?
Oh, is that on Game On? Okay.
Yeah, that's the theme tune to Game On.
That's like one of my favourite songs. I love that song.
It's a great song, isn't it? Yeah,
and I like
Dumb and Dumber.
Pretty sure they covered like a BMX Bandits song as well.
Oh wow!
They did do some covers.
Serious Drugs, you know that song.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And they actually won. Actually, I think it might have been recorded here. Actually, but Big Star are like one of my favorite bands, and they covered "I Am the Cosmos" from the guy that was in Big Star. He was like a guitar player, Chris Bell. He died, I think, in a car crash. I think he might have topped himself actually, but they covered that. That's a good track to hear. I Am the Cosmos. Listen to that.
All right, good recommendation. Teenage Fan Club. Barky's Dream.
Oh, what a tune! What a fucking tune!
Yeah, Suede, Stay Together. That was a good song, wasn't it? Stay Together.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
Brilliant.
His vocals really sort of come out in that song, don't they?
Do you want to hear my Suede story?
Happy Monday. Go on.
Yeah,
of course. That's better than us. Better than us talking shit. Yeah.
I once went to. This is when I was a teenager as well. I met Brett Anderson. He was going to the cinema with his girlfriend, and I saw him. No, it wasn't Justin. No.
Okay.
And I think they were going to see. I think it might have been Pulp Fiction. But anyway, I was there, and I was like, "Oh, Brett." I just said, great, love your stuff, all the rest of it. I'm in a band. Like, can we play with you? And he was like, "All right, what are you called?" And he just found
you do this a lot, don't you?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't get me far. Like, I never get anywhere. I get doing the hustle, and he's like, "Well, what's your name and all that?" And like, he just looked bemused. I was like, "Look, I'll live like half an hour down the road. Do you want? I'll give you a demo." And he's like, "All right, I'll go and watch the film. When I come out, you can give me the demo." I ran home and I gave him. When he came out, he took the demo and he
brilliant.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I doubt he's still got it, but it was awful. The demo was terrible as well. So I bet he'll found it hilarious listening back to that.
Yeah, but it'll be somewhere. These things, it'll be in his box, something somewhere.
That's true. Yeah. What a nice guy, though. That's cool. Yeah.
He was very nice, and to put up with me, really, I give him props.
I watched quite an interesting interview.
They're incredible.
Yeah, I watched quite an interesting interview with Brett Anderson the other day.
Who's that chap? He done one, didn't he, on TV? Like quite an in-depth interview with.
It might be that. I can't remember who it was, but
famous journalist guy.
It's basic because we're big into nostalgia on this podcast. He's the opposite. He said, "I'm only interested in what Suede are doing now. Like I'm no interest in fawning over the past. That was then. This is now, and we're still making music, and I just want to enjoy the music we're making now, sort of thing." He's very much sort of.
But I remember thinking, I ended up subscribing to his podcast actually, because I remember thinking it was a fantastic interview, and I think Brett Anderson as well. He made there was so many, everything that was coming out of his mouth. I was just like, yeah. He made so many good points about what it is to be a musician, what it is to be a creative person, what it is to be a person of his age in a band now, doing what you're doing, and everything that you've said as well about, nostalgia or not being trapped in that era of,
that's
the 90s or whatever. If you
can
move on.
I am trapped.
That's you, Neil. You're trapped.
We're all
trapped.
You need to get
out.
I'm not.
I can't get out. I need to meet Brett Anderson again and help. He can help me.
I'm staying here.
Pull me out.
I'm happy in my 90s bubbles.
You stay there, mate. You stay there.
Joy Division, Love Will Tear Us Apart, 95. I don't know I don't know what they did with the 95 version. I think it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
But it's a great song. It's a fucking timeless classic.
I mean, it is.
It's great when I saw Peter Hook and the Light at Shine On this year, in March maybe. And Love Will Tear Us Apart was one of my highlights.
Peter Hook's son is in the Smashing Pumpkins, isn't he?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we found that out the other day. Yeah.
That to me sounds like a blag.
Yeah, you've got
he got him in, didn't he? He got him in. He knows, well, obviously he's a great bass player. Technically,
it's who you know. It's who you know.
Like Billy Corgan's like, I love Joy Division. He's like, thanks. Like, there's my son. He's really good at bass. You should get him in.
Yeah. I reckon you're right. Billy Corgan would just want to schmooze with anyone he can, because that's what
he's all right these days. Billy Corgan.
His podcast is good. Did you ever watch his podcast?
I've seen clips of it. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Billy Corgan's all right, I'd say. Like, he's good.
Yeah, he's probably mellowed in time. I think he's a bit of an arse back in the day, but he's probably all right.
Yeah. The guitar player ran away from me once.
The Smashing Pumpkins guitar player.
People always running away from me.
Did you hassle him in the street?
Were you trying to put a demo in their hand?
He got. Maybe I get those weird, like, stalkerish glazed eyes when I see famous people in bands. I'm like,
sure.
Oh, that's that guy. Sure. Oh no! And then you feel like, oh man, I'm out here. Like, but James, we done a gig in Chicago, and James Ehar turned up to the gig, not to see us. Like, we were to see the headline band. I saw him like there, and I saw him on the stairs, and I went to just go and say hello, and he saw me. He was like. It's like, well, God, dude.
And then Pulp Underwear was the last one on that album.
It's great. And you missed Happy Monday's Kinky Afro. Again, couple of old ones at the end, right? So Mondays and Joy Division. Yeah. Great track. But again, not
it's like Red Eye trying to appeal to all the indie kids at the time, right?
Yeah. And you can see, like, Gene is a good example of how Britpop was already kind of diversifying, right? That kind of more, they had a bit of a different take on Britpop to, your knees up Mother Brown kind of thing, didn't they?
Yeah.
Gene.
There was that kind of Smiths thing going on, and wasn't there? Like, there was a lot of bands like Echo Belly and like Gene and actually, I think it was just them two that people sort of said were a bit like the Smiths, didn't they? People used to say sort of Shed 7 were a bit
right.
Smiths. I don't think they were like the Smiths really. Actually, none of them.
Not at all. No, they weren't really. Gene were. Gene were totally like the Smiths. They were Morrissey worshipping completely. Just a couple of Americans again. Right. Billy and Gigolo aren't the only two Americans on there. But still super Britpop, right? Let's go through Shine 3. We won't go through all of it, but we'll just pick out some interesting stuff. But again, it's all the big hitters. So again, the third one of 95, 26th of October, 1995. Again, straight in top 3. I'll give you Pulp, Common People, best song of the 90s. Oasis, Roll With It. Supergrass, all right. Again, what an opener, right? It's just 100% the cream of the Britpop crop. It's great.
Don't like Roll With It. There you go.
Not their best. It's not their best, is it?
Oh, but number 4, Lightning Seeds, marvellous.
That's their worst song as well. What an annoying fucking word for a song title. Marvellous. It's gross. That's not acceptable, is it? Come on, Ross, back me up here. Marvellous is a wanky name for a song.
It's not the best name. It's not the best name.
You're on your own. You don't have to humour him, Ross. He's an outsider on the Lightning Seeds.
No, I'm not. Anyway,
I agree there. The Marvellous, not a great name. Not a great name.
No, it's great.
Marvellous is like something you say, isn't it? When you get,
it's like
a nice meal presented.
Your mum says,
Marvellous.
No.
Marvellous.
All right.
No room for that word in rock and roll.
Marvellous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It is marvellous.
It's unacceptable to use that word in rock and roll.
Sleeper, What Do I Do Now? That was their
great track.
Biggest hit, wasn't it?
Was it their biggest one? Sale of the Century was a bigger hit, I think.
Oh, Sale of the Century. Yes.
Yeah, it's a great track, though. And then you got my favourites, Menswear with Stardust, which is fucking banger.
Menswear. Legends.
Yeah. Legends. Love it.
Who was it?
That was our first ever. That was our first ever proper support. Actually, we played with men.
Was it?
Resulted in me being ejected from sixth form college. That was the final straw, actually, because I was doing media studies. We were supporting Menswear at the Electric Ballroom, and I'd spent the whole day in Camden with this massive camera trying to do this documentary on 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 the Camden music scene. And basically what happened was we just ended up at the club, and then got progressively more drunk as the day sort of went on. And then there's a couple of, I got some footage of basically the backstage area and all the bands and everyone there. There was all this booze there and stuff, and it just the documentary didn't get made basically because just the night's events took hold. But I left the camera on, and then I handed it in to my media studies teacher, and it just had all this like, there's all sorts going on, like people after the gig, and it was just hours of all this stuff, like us menswear. And then pretty soon after that, they were like, "Yeah, we think you should just leave, Ross." Like, just do
right.
It was good fun, but actually, and there's a funny story as well. Like, I don't know, you haven't had like menswear on, have you? Like, any of that?
No.
We've been trying to get them on.
Yeah,
I had a funny story about them. Like when Chris was on the plane, like they were going over to America, and Uri Geller was like sat in front of him,
bending the spoons.
They spent the whole flight like 6 hours, like just blending spoons. Go, "How can you bend that?" Like, or Uri, they're like, "Can you bend this?"
You'd have to, wouldn't you?
You'd have to.
Yeah, and like just getting progressively more. And I mean, it's not my story to tell, but that's what I heard.
Right. So Cast, all right.
Not a bad song. Not a bad song. I'll give them that.
Big tune. Garbage, Only Happy When It Rains. I fucking love Garbage. Weren't they something to do with Infectious as well? They were on Mushroom Records, weren't they? I don't know.
They were. Yeah.
So good. Loved a bit of Garbage. That song, Only Happy When It Rains. When that came out, it's quite different.
It was massive, wasn't it?
Different tune.
And it was something different. Again, it shows the variation in Britpop, right? It wasn't just full skinny indie kids drinking weak lager in a Camden boozer. It was everything, No,
I was just going to say, I saw Garbage at the where was it, Brixton Academy, with the Rentals, that band. Man. One of the guys from Weezer was in that band.
I think Garbage going on tour with Skunk and Nancy next year, which will be good.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Oh, well. Yeah, they're coming up.
Skin's a great front lady, isn't she?
She would be amazing to get on the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get on.
I have tried.
Keep trying. Yeah.
Keep trying. Echo Belly, King of the Curb.
Yeah, King of the Curb. Great track.
Ash, Angel Interceptor. That's a good one.
That's brilliant. Yeah, one of their best.
Was that on the film?
End of Century. That's probably the...
Yeah, it was
Angel
on...
Interceptor. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on...
Yeah.
Answers in the comments. It's a good talking point.
Great song.
Which song was Angel Interceptor in? Which film? Blur, End of a Century. That's probably one of my favourite Blur songs. I'm not a big Blur fan, but I like that one.
Behave. It's a masterpiece. It's great.
Yeah, I said I like it.
I want you to praise it more.
I'm not going to
recognise its genius.
Stone Roses One Love.
Watch them play that. Watch them play that song at Wembley on YouTube, and then reevaluate.
End of the Century.
Yes, Neil.
It's really emotional, isn't it? It's supposed to be really emotional.
Watch that.
I said I liked it. Stone Roses One Love. I never liked that song. One Love.
It's great.
It's all right. It's not one of them. It's all right. Boo Radley's again from the bench.
It's an old one though. Stone Roses.
Boo Radley's from the bench of Belvedere. I don't know that song.
No.
So I can't comment on it.
Then we got Gene, Olympian. That's the big one, right? Olympian.
Charlatans, Just When You're Thinking Things Over. Levelers. First
Levelers, Fantasy.
First appearance for the Levelers.
Yeah, interesting that they were put in the mix. I mean, this was released in 95, but it's interesting that they were put in the mix with the Britpoppers, right? It's great.
Yeah, they're not Britpop, are they, Levelers?
They're not at all, but they're on the shine. I think there are a couple more as well coming up. They're on as well. So,
although saying that, like they wouldn't be out of place at Shine On if they played there, would they? People would still see the Levelers there.
Yeah, I mean we like them, right?
I would. Yeah, I went to see them not long ago. They were still great. Marion,
my favourite.
Go Together.
Oh, what a tune!
Marion,
what a tune!
I like Marion. Yeah, I don't mind Marion.
I'm
trying to get them on too, obviously, but
they're a bit of a sad fucking story, right? They all kind of got into drugs. The singer got arrested for selling garden gnomes for crack or something like that. Something like that, right?
There's nothing illegal about selling garden gnomes.
I think if you're stealing them and selling them for...
Oh, right, he stole them and then sold them on. I wonder if he stole to order. Or I just...
It's big business. Garden gnomes. Something like that. Anyway, so... But what a band. Oh, man. Yeah. Saw them at one of the Brighton festivals. Just brilliant.
Yeah.
That whole album is flawless. It's great.
You just reminded me, like what you mentioned there. Do you know that band, like Fat White Family?
Yeah.
Do you know them? There's a guy I watched a really interesting interview with him. One of the guys, I can't remember his name, but he's in a band, or he's got his own project now called Insecure Men.
Yeah, why I don't know that. I was hearing about that the other day. Yeah, go on.
And he's got a mad story. That guy, you know what you were saying about selling garden gnomes. He told a similar story, but like you'd kind of you have to watch the interview. So I'd say check out Insecure Men. The guy from Fat White Family.
Someone else from another band is also in them as well, isn't it? It's like
there's someone from
another band. I can't remember.
They're like the Fall. Yeah. They were like the Fall or something. They've had loads of different members, but try Google Insecure Men, the interview with that. I'll send it to you. It's really interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a bit of a character.
Wanna Dies.
You missed Shed 7. Shed 7, where have you been tonight? It's great. Wanna Dies, yeah.
Oh, I thought I'd said that.
No.
Both previous guests, actually. Shed 7
yes.
and Wanna Dies.
Great band.
Happy Monday, Step On was the last.
The old one. Album. Yeah. And there's no American.
Ryder. I'd love to meet Sean Ryder, just have a night out with Sean Ryder.
We'd love to have him on.
Be great, wouldn't it?
It would be great. Imagine it. The stories.
You wouldn't survive, would you?
They're good.
No, you would not.
They're good on Gogglebox, aren't they?
They'd be okay now. They'd be okay now, but back in the day, you just wouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
They're great on Gogglebox, aren't they? Because they're just two old fellas, having some... They're just two old friends, just chatting. It's great. But yeah, what lives they've led. Jesus, amazing.
All right, let's go on. We won't go through every track from now on. We'll just pick out some interesting stuff.
I said that last time.
I know, but you went through the whole thing like a wanker. All right, Shine 4, released 25th of January 1996. Kicks off with Cast Sandstorm. Who did the better Sandstorm, Cast or Darude?
I'm going to say Darude.
I think it's probably better. Although that's the only Cast song I like, actually, Sandstorm. I've got Pulp, Misshapes. I mean, it's a classic, right? Supergrass, Man-Sized Rooster, brilliant. Northern Uproar, past guest as well, From a Window, great tune. Ocean Colour Scene with a Riverboat song. So again, this is kind of Britpop. I think that's when Britpop kind of jumped the shark a little bit, when it kind of... Everyone accused Britpop of being like retro and 60s and stuff, but they weren't really. It was only bands like Ocean Colour Scene who were pre-Britpop.
What does jump the shark mean?
It's from the Fonz, isn't it?
I've heard that.
Yeah, from Happy Days.
It's from Happy Days. So it's like there's a moment in Happy Days when what happened? He said something
"Oh no, Arthur Fonzarelli actually jumped the shark on his motorcycle."
He jumped the shark, and everybody says that's when Happy Days just went right downhill.
It's just so ridiculous after that. Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's where it comes from. I think it originated in the NME, that phrase, which is probably why I just use it as if it's a natural thing, because the NME was my Bible back then. So people accuse Britpop of being like retro and 60s and stuff, but it wasn't really. I don't think until like Ocean Colour Scene and those kind of bands came on and pretended they were in the 60s. It's a great tune though.
Yeah,
he's a good singer, that guy. I saw him this year actually, Ocean Colour Scene, and he's got a good set of lungs on him.
Yeah, he does.
They're all great musicians, right? They are.
But so fucking what? You know what I mean? It's boring.
I know. I don't like
wanky.
I don't. Yeah, I don't like Ocean Colour Scene.
Actually, coming back to Paul Weller, it was that album with the Riverboat song on, and that Weller album. Those were the two ones that were just a lot of people.
The two shite ones that were going around.
No, don't. Yeah. Weller's good, man.
Both good albums.
Other interesting ones, Skunk and Nancy, we just mentioned. So Weak. Number One Cup, do you remember them? American band.
No.
Cool band. Okay. Do you remember them, Ross?
I've never heard of them.
Okay. Let's move on then.
Just you on that one.
Sure. Blur's best song, The Universal. Long Pigs, far. Were they overrated, the Long Pigs? People love the Long Pigs, don't they? But were they
No, underrated.
Okay.
There's one song
She said.
She said. That's
She said, yeah. That's a great song.
That's a big one, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
We got Radiohead in there with Just. So again, the Bends came out in 95, right? So
I remember going into
don't skip number 17.
I am. It's fucking lightning thief again.
I remember going into Our Price and like when I walked in, just hearing that they had the Bends on basically. And I remember just thinking, what is this? This sounds incredible. Like big album that.
I think it's their best album.
Yeah, it was a huge album.
Yeah.
Huge album.
It's their most sort of rocking kind of album. The first two were pretty rocky, weren't they? Like
yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And then at the end, interesting. So Smoking Mojo Filters, and Oasis and Friends. So I think both of those were from the Help album. Smoking Mojo Filters were a super group of Paul McCartney, Paul Weller, Noel Gallagher, Steve Craddock, from the aforementioned Ocean Colour Scene, Steve White, who was in the Style Council, played with the Style Council, back to Paul Weller, brother of Alan White from Oasis, and someone called Carleen Anderson, whom I don't really know, but so they were super group for the Help album. So that was happening in 95, right? It's a big record, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh man, Shine 5's got about 400 songs.
We're gonna have to hurry up, man. We're just going for ages already. Okay, so they became a double album.
Could go on all day. We could go.
I know.
We
won't keep you long.
I was talking about this stuff. I'm going to try to be quiet now.
We need to get.
Okay, we're going to go through quickly. Shine 5 double CD. Okay, it's all the same kind of stuff basically. Ash said 7, Dodgy, etc. Interesting one. Super Furries came in. Something for the weekend.
Same shit.
Fucking brilliant. Other ones that are not so well. Neil's favourite, Gin Blossoms.
I like Gin Blossoms.
I know you do. I know
not their best one. Follow you down.
What's better?
Jealousy.
Yeah, I thought you might pick up on Whipping Boy. They were good, right?
Yeah.
So other interesting ones that are not so famous, like the Blameless were like a band from Sheffield. I had to look them up though, but apparently they supported Moist and the Blue Tones, so that's something, isn't it?
Oh, we saw Moist. Do you remember we saw Moist?
Indeed. They were great. They were brilliant
in Brighton, Concord, I think.
It was indeed.
That was where New Balls. That's when I got my New Balls t-shirt.
You did,
New Balls supported them, I think.
They were great. Eggman are the side project of Sice from Boo Radley's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about Eggman, did we?
No, didn't know about them.
Audio Web. I saw them at Shine On a couple of years ago. They were really good. And I remember I liked them back in the day as well, but they were really good at Shine On. Bit of Audio Web.
Right. Yeah, they covered that Bank Robber song.
They did. Yeah.
That's right.
That's good.
Yeah.
3 Swedish bands.
Folk
Implosion. Man, what a tune that is, Natural One. I bought the CD single of that when it came out. Yeah.
What's that film? That was on Kids, wasn't it?
Kids, yeah.
The guy from Seven.
It's about.
That's right, Lou Barlow, yeah. And Dinosaur Jr. as well, right? A band called Salt, who I'd never heard of. I had to look them up. They're a Swedish grungy band, apparently. And also we got Lush, previous guests, and TerraVision, who again a little bit different from the other kind of Britpoppy stuff.
I'm going to see them in a few weeks.
There we go.
I'm going to Christmas, aren't I?
You are right, brilliant. Okay, I'm going to jump on ahead to Shine 6, 16th of September, 1996.
Another 4-up.
It's another doubler. It's all the same kind of stuff. It's got Manics. The return of the Manics, a Design for Life when they came back. Fucking brilliant.
Good song. Yeah.
Ben Folds 5, Underground on there. Got Future Guests, My Life Story with 12 Reasons Why. I love her. Yeah. Brilliant song. It's got the Presidents of the United States of America with Lump. Oh man, what a joke. But it does have Rocket from the Crypt on the Rope, which is one of the all-time great fucking singles of the 90s, man.
That's good. I want to give a shout out to Joyrider Rush Hour. It's a good cover, that. It's a good cover of that song. I enjoyed that.
Me too. I got the CD single of that.
Keep
going. We got more level. Oh, Imperial Teen, Roddy Bottom, previous guest on there. Love to see that on there.
You skipped electronic again.
What's their shit? Heavy Stereo, Chinese Burn had the CD single of that as well. That was great. Then a few bands.
In them, wasn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he plays guitar for Oasis now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he's done all right for himself, hasn't he? Yeah.
It's all in the haircut. A Placebo, Placebo, 36 Degrees, which is a pretty good tune.
Good song.
Kaneki, Punker, is probably in my top 5 songs of the
Kaneki,
90s. Punker. Oh, man, I love it. And then a few not so famous. So a band called Ruth, who apparently went on to become Aqualung. They're in a couple more of these shines for some reason.
I remember Aqualung. Yeah.
Band called Ball, who I only remember their logo was like the Dunlop sign, if you remember, like a bee. But I don't remember what they sound like. I just remember their logo. And a band called Sust, which many people don't remember, but they went on to become the Rain Band, who went on to become Our Final Invention, who I interviewed last year with one of our summer specials. So, previous guest.
Nice segue.
And a great song that is. It's a great song. 1 in a million.
That is a good song.
Right. So it is.
Do
you
remember
song.
it?
Yeah. I saw I've got that on one of my mixes actually.
Oh right.
Really good song, and strange that he didn't sort of become more well known. Really.
Yeah. It's like a proper anthem, right? It's a proper. Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah.
Right. That's that one.
That's that one.
Shine 7, 11th of November, 1996.
Notable ones.
There's some good ones on there.
Bliss, Candy Pop. Silver Sun, Lava, fucking love those.
Yeah,
both of those. And the ultimate Britpop song, Speedy, Boy Wonder. Do you remember that?
I was going to say, weren't they? Ross, weren't they on Infectious?
That song actually, I remember Speedy. I remember them being around at the time.
The lyrics to it are all like they're like the perfect kind of guy made up of all these like Britpop stars. It's got like Liam.
Yeah, they did a good.
Damon's hair and all this kind of stuff. It's a great song.
They were sort of they were heralded to be the next sort of big thing, weren't they? And they never really got there, but they did all right.
They had that one song. I think we both went to see them separately, didn't we, Neil? We finally.
Yeah, I saw them in the Aldershot at the West End Centre, I think.
I saw them in Bristol.
John Robb concluded that their album was a lost classic.
There you go.
Right.
Do you know John Robb?
He's been on the podcast.
We had him on.
Yeah. I was going to say, I've did your podcast before. Yeah. That man's got a wealth of knowledge about subgenres in music, and he seems to have been at like every kind of like point in the 90s. He was like there, he saw Nirvana with Anton Brooks, I think. He was
the first person to interview Kurt.
That place where they stayed, Kurt Cobain. There's like that hotel. I think it was like a Greek.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, just a little B&B.
That's like round the corner from where I used to live. I used to walk past that every day, and it's like a landmark place now. It's like, oh, look, that's where they sat.
It's the same.
Steps
there, pictures,
bath and
pitched them outside. Yeah.
And he invented the word Britpop as well.
Don't apologise. Yeah, he always pops up.
He does. Yeah.
I love his voice. I love John Robb's voice as well. He's got a really
you can listen to John Robb all day, can you? Space popped up for the first time. They were amazing at Shine On. Was it this year? They were my highlight, and I wasn't expecting it because I don't mind Space, but they were never like my favourite band. But they were fucking great.
They had some tunes, didn't they?
They actually. Yeah, they had a lot of hits. A lot of their songs went top 20, I think. Yeah. Like You and Me Against the World now, and Who's the Neighbor Next Door or whatever.
Yeah.
Who Lives in a House Like This.
Yeah, they did some huge stuff.
That was Neighborhood. Yeah, that's this track on Shine 7. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Lemonheads come up. If I could talk, I'd tell you from Car Button Cloth. That's a great tune.
Sneaker Pimps. They were all right.
Six Underground. That's a good song, I guess. But...
The Aloof, though, one night stand, I had that.
Really? I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, the Aloof were all right. I think only that song, but I had that song. I remember it being good.
I know the name, I don't remember the song at all.
Right, Shine 8, this is where it all starts going downhill.
Yeah, they start letting anyone in at this point. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, he's disappeared.
Fucking start scraping the barrel there.
It's gone. They do. They are scraping the barrel. We got, I mean, Sympo. I can't even fucking pronounce it. What does it even mean? Symposium.
What the hell?
I don't.
Stupid words.
No, man. Farewell to Twilight. What a fucking banger, man. What a
great tune.
It's great.
Great tune.
Again, I had the CD single of it. Just love it. Love it.
When you used to play live, that always used to go off, didn't it?
It always goes off.
Probably still does.
Never doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
When did you always use to stage dive at the same song, or was it depending on what was going on the gig? Because you used to stage dive a lot, right?
It would just depend. It would depend a lot on the crowd,
Right.
really. Like if I'd sort of think, oh well, if people are into it, you know, like, I'm not going to jump into the crowd if everyone's standing still, you know. Like with every
What was the one you did?
No one ever dropped.
Did you do that on Top of the Pops? Was that Farewell to Twilight?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah.
And you did stage dive. First ever stage dive on Top of the Pops.
The TFI Friday one. I remember a couple of people weren't too happy with that.
I guess you probably end up burning people in the face and stuff, don't you? But
yeah. There were some members of the audience that were just there to see, you know, Chris Evans or whatever. And
right.
What
weren't expected to get jumped.
Well, you've never been to a gig before, you know.
Hey,
probably. Yeah.
Farewell to Twilight on this album, right before the lightning seas. Shooted cut.
How are they on again? Jesus Christ. Other ones. So White Town, Your Woman. That was a really interesting fucking phenomenon, wasn't it? It's a real fucking event.
Been trying to get White Town on. It's an interesting guy. Yeah, it's just one bloke in his room, wasn't it? Just made this.
Guilty. I think his name was. Yeah.
But this was before people made music in their rooms. This was before all that, so it was quite revolutionary at the time. This guy just sat and made this song in his room. It was quite back in the late 90s. Sort of.
I got Bennett as well. So I think again those kind of were like Symposium and Bennett. Would you put yourselves in the same category as Bennett, Ross?
Yeah, there was so looking, you know, on this record, you've got all those bands, you know, like you say, like Bennett, and then you've got Three Colours Red, you've got Tiger Race, that was a good song.
Man, I fucking love Tiger. Yeah,
we all toured together, so we done the Britpop tour. It was like some Enemy tour. It was Three Colours Red.
Good.
It was Tiger, us, and Geneva as well.
Oh well.
So I was 4.
And they're on there as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
No, Jocasta. Okay, I was thinking of Jocasta.
There was those all those bands like that. Kaniki and Miss and Midget Bennett and
and young people basically.
It was
teens.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
That must have been great fun though, right? That must have been great fun back in the day. Those sort of tours must have been amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Don't start me off. You're not going to start me off. We'll be on it for another hour.
Okay, all right.
We need to get you back on. We
do. I'm impressed that you talk with Tiger though, man. No one talks about Tiger enough. They were incredible tunes, man. I still play that album a lot, actually.
Yeah.
It's great.
Race is a really good song.
Race.
And I noticed as well, another band around that time who we were friends with was Travis. And Travis were
I was just going to say about Travis.
That first album they done was pretty rocking, actually. Before they kind of went, it's all right. Before they sort of went, they went a bit bigger after that, didn't they?
Boring.
It's quite a rocking album, that.
Yeah, you can slag him off. It's fine. You know, the Man Who or whatever. That was the big one, wasn't it? It's just I
Flowers in the Window. It's got to be the worst fucking song ever written. It's up there.
Flowers in the Window. Shit. Yeah. I bet Dave likes that one.
He probably fucking does. All right, we're nearly done. Shine. Come on, let's move on. Nearly going to say something.
Mention that Jocasta song. Go. That was good. That was. I think I bought that.
Yeah,
I did as well.
Piccadilly Trot. Have you ever Google the Piccadilly Trot? Tim Arnold. So the singer of Jocasta is Tim Arnold, right?
Yeah.
And he done quite a noble thing a couple of years back where he was running this Save Soho kind of campaign. Do you remember where, like, when they were getting rid of a lot of like venues in Soho, and they were closing down places to build?
I think I remember
luxury flats and things like
right.
that. And him,
that's right.
Tim is like he lives in Soho, but he's from like a Soho family, and they and who's that guy? What's his name? He's like Oscar Wilde, but he's not.
You have to be more specific.
He's a bit like Oscar Wilde.
Sure.
But what's his name? He knows everything.
Stephen Fry.
Him, yeah, Stephen Fry. It was him and Stephen Fry, basically. Yeah, but anyway, I remember seeing it on TV and thinking, I wonder what he's doing now. And then I looked up and I found this song he done called the Piccadilly Trot, and my kids love it. And they love this song. Well, they used to when they were doing it. And we used to sing it and dance around singing the Piccadilly Trot. It's quite a funny video. Go and watch it.
All right. Yeah. We'll do.
What do your kids think of Symposium?
They think we're lame. They just think like, what is this rubbish?
It's interesting. You said
I like that.
You're 16, but that's at the same age you were when you were starting Symposium, right?
Yeah, I think that actually, it depends what because I got three kids.
Like it.
Okay. I got three kids, and the youngest, it starts like the youngest one is like really likes it. Then it goes up like that. It gets like,
sure.
Like they just think I'm just some.
Do you force it on them, like play it constantly in the house?
No, I never used to mention it much really until we done the gigs, until we reformed.
Sure.
And then they were like, then I was sort of showed them. I brought them down to the gig and all that showed them, and then they were like, you actually. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But in general, they just you don't want your kids to think you'll do. It's not right.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying
it's a cool thing though, man.
Yeah, man, you should be proud of it for sure.
All right, Shine 9, 1st of September 1997. Brilliant, Heavy Soul. Again, all the usual. We got Republica, Drop Dead Gorgeous, brilliant song. Beck, Where It's At.
It starts.
Great.
You loved a bit of Beck, didn't you? That stuff, didn't you?
Yeah.
Didn't you like it?
Yeah.
You claim you don't now, but you did.
No, I'm talking about. I don't at all. I love it.
But just going back to the start of, because it starts off with Oasis. Do you know what I mean? Now, I talk about this quite a lot, but that was my favourite Oasis period with the Be Here Now. I love Be Here Now. I know everyone else sort of hates that album, but I fucking love the. Do you know what I mean, with the helicopters and shit?
It's a good track. And then you got Suede Film Star, which again is Suede progressing as well, right? It's moving on from Shine 1, right? Great track.
And Republica pop up now with their Drop Dead Gorgeous. This must have been around the time you went go-karting with her.
Yeah, famous go-kart.
Have you seen that thing Alex from Blur's doing, like the classical Britpop classical? You seen it?
No. What's that?
Yeah, I saw that. No, I did see that. I did. See that.
That's on you. That's on YouTube on is it Chris Moore's show or something? They done it. Like, have a look at that. Right. They cover that song actually.
Drop Dead Gorgeous. It's a great song. Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had Tim on as well.
We did.
Manson. That must have been their big year, 97. I don't like Tax Loss though. I like Wide Open Space.
That's that video where they put they throw that money off the balcony in like a train station in London, right? Do you remember that? Was that video?
Yeah, I remember the video. It must.
It's like £250,000 or whatever. They just threw over into the station, something like that. I can't remember the details, but yeah,
can't have been real money.
It was.
Beautiful Day, Levelers. No,
good track. Echo and the Bunnymen. They came back right with Nothing Lasts Forever. I don't like Echo and the Bunnymen, but I like that song.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did come back for a bit, didn't they? With that. Yeah.
The fucking lightning seeds are on again.
Where are they? I can't see it.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh yeah, you showed me.
Yeah. And again, we've got the incomparable Symposium with Fair Weather Friend. What can you tell us about Fair Weather Friend, Ross? It's a great track, man.
Yeah. What can I tell you about that? Like, we got a couple of good things happen with that song because we've done quite well with the other song. Was it fell to twilight. The label were like, all right, cool. Like we'll kind of put a bit more promotion into you on the next single and all the rest of it. And strangely, it still went in at this 25, the same number as the previous song.
Right.
But because of that, we blagged loads of trips everywhere. So we had all these like TV programs that be like, I want to do an interview, and we'd be like, oh yeah, like can we do it in Spain or in Ibiza? And they'd be like, yeah, sure, you can do it in Ibiza. I'd be like, oh, get in. Like, so we just sort of went with the Ozone crew all over to Ibiza. It was absolute mayhem. They couldn't find any much to put into the actual interview because the whole weekend everyone was just on.
Right.
There was people jumping off roofs of hotels. There was it was unbelievable. It was brilliant.
Oh man,
it was great. There is footage of it somewhere. I was on. Actually, we managed to convince. It's some famous rock star, like someone who's proper famous. Like somehow they had a yacht anyway, and somehow we'd met. Like our manager had convinced him to lend us his yacht. Right, so we all went onto this massive yacht with them and with the crew and everyone, and just bombed it around like all round like
Duran style.
It was like being in Duran. It's the nearest I've ever been. And I remember at the time thinking, I know I'm never going to do this ever again. Like I know.
Yeah, make the most of it. Yeah. That's great.
No, so brilliant. That was good, and we also got on top of the pops with that song, so that was a win.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's great. Oh man, Spiritualized, Electricity in there. Best album of the 90s, ladies and gentlemen. We're floating in space. Fucking A. Go on, Neil.
Delirious, weren't they that religious band?
They were a Christian indie.
Christian rock band.
Yeah. Why not?
That's right.
Why not?
It was.
Fucking Ruth again.
I think that was all right, that song, I think.
Don't remember it.
Corner shop, at Demon, brimful of Asher.
Brilliant.
Huge. Fantastic. Corner shop.
Yeah. Good. All right, let's skip 97. Let's finish off with Shine 10 because we've kept Ross a very, very long time. So let's
that's
finish
the best of anyway, isn't it? Shine
10.
Yeah, so we can.
So we're jumping ahead now to 17th of August, 1998. It's a bit more poppy than the rest of them.
Eagle-Eyed Cherry, Save Tonight.
I like that song. Yeah, not as cool as his sister, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it is very poppy. Got
Natalie Imbruglia, Big Mistake.
Yeah, it is very poppy, isn't it?
It's,
mighty boss tones. And shit, aren't they?
The impression that I get. Yeah.
Oh, Chumbawamba.
There we go. Amnesia.
This isn't good, is it? This album's not good, right? It's all right.
I mean, it's still got Garbage and Embrace All Your Good People. It's brilliant. It's got Rialto, Untouchable.
Sorry, Ross. It's got Symposium on it. That's all right.
Symposium with Blue. What can you tell us about Blue, Ross?
Strange choice for a single, I would say. I don't know why we released it as a single. I think we were trying to pretend that we can play our instruments or something, because it wasn't. It was like a complete opposite to the last two singles. Like because the last two singles we released were all kind of poppy, bouncy type thing.
Yeah,
and then I think Blue was like, we might have got to see Mogwai and gone, oh wow, they're really cool. Let's sort of like look at your shoes.
Yeah,
sure. Sort of, play a cool intro sort of song, But I think the song itself is really good. But I don't think it's a single really. But
how did it do in the charts?
I don't know. Probably I'm guessing not very well. Not very well. I probably went in somewhere towards the end of the charts. I don't know. Maybe it did do well. Mate, I'm gonna have to look up. Let's have a look up. I'll look
go on.
Yeah.
I'll chat GPT.
It might have gone in at like 40 or 30 or something like that, right?
Have a look. Where did Blue on it? Blue by.
Oh yeah, you can ask Chat GPT these things these days, can't you?
I'm doing it.
Oh, here we go. Look, Blue. It went in at 48.
48. Okay.
So top 50. Yeah,
top 50.
So that's all right, isn't it? I mean, not many people have had a top 50 single. Pure Essence. I fucking love Pure Essence. They're back as well.
They are indeed.
But yeah, I do love Pure Essence. They should have been bigger, I think. But the audience.
Do you remember that song? No, the audience are great.
No.
Like, there was a lot, like around the 90s, there was a lot of like female fronted bands, like in amongst all of these Britpop lads. There were a lot of like really good like female fronted bands. You got people like Kaniki, you got there was Bliss, then you got there was all the as well, like a lot of the kind of Riot Girl bands as well,
Yeah.
Like we had quite a few of them played advice, like Tampasm, and then you had like
we like Tampasm.
We love Tampasm.
Yeah, and then there was quite a lot of these bands about, and Drugstore, of course.
Drugstore, I was just looking at that. No,
so she was great. I can't remember her name, but she was a great singer.
Isabel Montero. Montero.
Yeah. But yeah, I was going to say, do you remember that song, "A Nanny in Manhattan" by the Lilies? Was it on like something?
I don't remember it at all.
They had some sort of association, I think, I was thinking of Brian Jonestown Massacre, but maybe not. But I've just Googled them now, right? And that they had, it looks like it's their past members in this band have been like, let's just see, they had like about 50 different. They've had like 59 different members in their band. That's like
cool, isn't it? Napalm Death. Yeah.
Maybe it's just a Wikipedia joke. I remember that song. That was a good track.
Seahorses, Love Me or Leave Me. That's a good track. Chris is a lovely guy, wasn't he? When we had him on.
Yeah, he was. Chris Helm, he was brilliant.
Great singer.
Yeah.
And Super Furry Animals, Ice Hockey Hair is a great song as well, right? So ode to the mullet.
El Rialto, we had them on. Untouchable, good song.
Reef, a good song. Back. You're Old is not their best song, though, is it?
No.
It's not bad.
That one that everyone knows.
Yeah, Place Your Hands.
The only other Shine, the best of Shine. We don't need to go through it, and it's not true because it's not the best. Because Chumbawamba on it, Tub Thumping's on it. So
there you go, and it doesn't have Symposium on it either. So definitely can't be the best
on it.
No. So what the fuck do they know? Hey.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Why have we done a whole episode on these fuckers?
That's it.
That's our
look down memory lane through the eyes of the Shine, for the lens of the Shine compilation, aided and abetted by someone that was actually there in the thick of it. 3-time Shine alumni.
You know what we need to do next, or I say you guys should do, is have you ever listened to the indie top 20? Like there was like, they all came out on records like slightly before Shine, and they're on Beechwood Music. Check out that Beechwood Music. You'll know it when you see it. But they used to put out some really good like comps, but it was more like like really kind of early like sort of pre-Britpop kind of stuff,
Right, okay.
So you had a lot of those shoegaze bands and those like twee indie bands on there as well. Like
you'll have to come back on, Ross. You come back on and we'll have a chat about them.
Well,
what if you?
That's a date.
I don't want to bore everyone to death,
No, man, great stories.
People don't want to listen to me and Luke. People come on here to listen to interesting people talking about their time in bands in the 90s. So more of that.
Yeah. If you're listening to this actually at Shine this weekend, go and annoy Neil and Dave. Go and find them and pester them.
Yeah. Well, don't go and pester Dave.
Yeah, go on. He's really uncomfortable with people. Go and annoy him.
Ross, you're not coming to Shine this year?
You know what? I'd love to go, and like every year I see it, I look at the lineup. I'm like, I'd love to go to that, and all of my friends as well. Like, let's all go, together and stuff.
You definitely do. You should definitely pick one.
Sure. Yeah. Try and play it one year, maybe.
Have they ever asked Symposium to? Would you reform?
They did ask us. Yeah, they did ask us once. Yeah, but like because we're all over. Everyone's in different countries and stuff. So it's a little bit get a bit tricky.
Get the band back together for Shine. Well, that'd be good.
Yeah, I'd love to go. Well,
get a free ticket then as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap this one up. So if you are watching, then please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and get involved in the comments. There's plenty to talk about, so get involved in the comments and let us know your favourite Shine songs, albums, and all that sort of stuff. Anything we've chatted about. And if you're listening, then please do rate and review. And go and buy a fucking t-shirt. We've made this shop for you. Go and buy some t-shirts, mugs, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it all helps us out to keep the podcast going, get more guests on, and all that sort of thing.
If you're new to the podcast, welcome aboard. We've got a whole archive featuring loads and loads of bands that we've just talked about. Symposium, Three Colors Red, Rialto. I can't even remember now. Millions, Dodgy.
All of them.
Bennett. All of them. Levelers, Jesus Jones. All of them, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that out. Also make a mixtape for every episode on Spotify. So I'll do that. My mixtape's going to be better than the best of Shine On mixtape. I assure you.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll mix the famous and the not so famous.
So join us next week for episode 119 of the Stupid and Contagious podcast. But I'll leave it to you, Ross, to wrap it up. If you want to just say goodbye to everyone, we'll use that to end the episode.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for having me today, and see you guys around.